We're the McGlons, Assembly of God Missionaries, serving with the churches in Zambia and Malawi. Here's a glimpse of the ministries we're involved with in Africa. Through community health evangelism, we mobilize and train volunteers who minister the love of Christ through home-based care, children's health and feeding programs, and HIV/AIDS testing and care.
Through Tabernacle Evangelism, we facilitate a partnership between the American, Malawian, and Zambian churches, thereby providing them a ministry center from which they can reach their communities with the life-changing and liberating gospel of Jesus Christ. Our national team is trained to fabricate these structures, which consist of a steel frame and a roof. The local congregation then completes the building. In addition to serving as a worship center, they often serve as centers for community schools, health, training, and other outreach ministries.
The Arms of God Farm raises and sells various crops to sustain compassionate ministries, including camps for orphans and vulnerable children, and the developing Teen Challenge ministry to street kids. Several group homes have been erected, and we hope to see this ministry go forward in 2013.
Over the 40-day period between his resurrection and ascension, Christ met with his disciples on various occasions and repeated his command for them to go into all the world. On his final meeting with them, he once again repeated the command, but on this occasion, he instructed them to wait for the promise of the Father before going. It was necessary then for his sent ones to be baptized in the Holy Spirit, and it is still essential today. Through our Pentecost with Purpose initiative, we are working with the national leadership to instill a renewed passion for Pentecost throughout the country.
Softly and tenderly, Jesus is calling.
Nothing better demonstrates the depth of love as does the redemptive act of Christ. What peace we have in knowing that through this act we have been made right with God. In the midst of unimaginable suffering, the African people cry out for this peace. Having heard their cry, God has called us all to be His agent for healing. May we continue to find His grace to pray, give, and go as He leads. Thank you for all you do and continue to do for the gospel.
And for